Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am filming my first ever favorites video. Like, what? Who am I filming a favorites video? Like, I normally don't like watching these type of videos, but you guys apparently do, so we're gonna film a favorites video. And you guys know that I don't do these videos, so there's going to be quite a handful of products here that I actually really love and I repurchase all the time, and also some products that I fall in love with throughout the course of this month. So let's jump right into it. I hope you guys enjoy and like this video. If you do, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below what was your favorite product of this video, if you have any of these products and you love them or you hate them. And also don't forget to turn your bell notifications on so you get notified every time that I upload a new video, and also to be part of the notification shout out squad. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Oh, and also don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. I keep forgetting to say that in every single video. It's so annoying, but I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook. So I'll list those down below so you guys can go ahead and check me out and follow me on there if you like me enough. And yeah, so let's get right into this video and show you all the products that I have. They're literally like so much. This video is going to be so long. Also, new background. I am loving the homey and, you know, different types of backgrounds nowadays, and you guys seem to love them as well. So I'm really excited to be filming with this new background. And yeah, this is going to be our background for a few, and also, like, you know, I'm gonna be switching it up and stuff like that. But yeah, so enough of the talking. Let's jump right into my favorites. Alright, so I'm going to start off like from brows to eyeshadow to like all of that, you know, like basically like how I would do my makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to mention as a favorite as of right now, I typically and normally use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powders, and I use it in the shade medium brown, I believe. Yeah, it's medium brown because it's like more of an ashier tone. But I've really been loving the foolproof brow powders by Benefit, which are these right here. I'm not sure if you guys can even see that. Let me just put it a little bit closer so the camera can focus. So foolproof brow powder, this one right here, it's literally become my favorite. This is what all I've been using for my brows for like maybe like more than 2 months. Ever since this came out, pretty much this is what I've been using for my brows. And as of lately, like, I went back to the Anastasia and then jumped back to this one, but as of lately this is all I've been using. This is what I'm using on my brows right now as well. But this is the powder, and this is what it looks like in the inside. It has like a cute little like brow and like shape of a brow. So yeah, I really like this one, and I use the shade number 1. I go really light when it comes to my eyebrows. That's just my preference, but they have from shade 1 to like 5 or 6, I believe. So, you know, you can customize it to your brow preference. Moving on to eyebrow brushes. The eyebrow brush that I normally and typically use is the Anastasia number 7 brush. I don't have it here with me right now, but that's the brush that I actually really love and use, and I use it on myself and on my clients. That's my favorite brush to do my eyebrows. If I don't have that brush, then I literally can't function. Ooh, I have an itch. Shit. Okay. Another product that I like for my eyebrows is the 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit, and this is basically like a brow gel, and this is what I use to like finalize my eyebrows. I absolutely really love this product that I use to clean my eyebrows. Is the Flat Definer E15 brush, and this one is by Sigma. It's a very like flat and angled brush. This brush is meant to be for the lower lash line, like to smudge out eyeshadow, but I use it to carve out my brows. For eyeshadow primer, I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape. I use this one all over my lid because it dries down to kind of like a satin finish, and I don't have to set it afterwards. And you guys know that I'm really into not setting my eyelids anymore because I feel like the product goes on way smoother and it looks just so much like, I don't know, nicer. Like before, when I used to set it with the Laura Mercier, it used to make my eyeshadow and like eyes look really dry. So that's what I've been using as of right now for eyeshadow primer. Just a concealer. You can use any concealer. It doesn't have to be this one. Moving on to eyeshadow palettes. As of right now, I've literally only been using for a few months. Like, ever since this palette came out, this is the only palette that I've been using. I switch it here and there, but if I have a palette that I want that is my go-to, that actually I take everywhere and I wouldn't want to leave it behind, it definitely has to be, excuse this palette because it's all junked up already, but it definitely has to be the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. This palette is literally my everything. Like, I swear to God, like, one, I love Jaclyn Hill, but two, like, dude, this palette has any single color that you can think of. And you guys already know that I've been doing more of a, like, colorful looks because that's just like my wave right now. Like, another palette that I really am obsessed with and I use all the time as well. You guys, how I said I've been doing a lot of colorful looks lately, and I feel like this palette gives me the guide to, like, you know, go and do that. So it definitely has to be the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. I did do a full-on review with this palette and a makeup tutorial. If you guys haven't watched that, then please go watch that. I'll link it down below and I'll also put it up here. That video has almost 10K views. Like, legit, that's the first video of mine that is a makeup tutorial that has hit so many views, and it's insane to me. Like, a lot of you guys have subscribed to me because of it, and if you have, then thank you. But, like, literally it was like such a huge thing because, like, I never thought that me filming this video, like, loving this palette, was gonna take that video to, like, skyrocket to 10K views. But yeah, this palette is literally one of my favorites. It has beautiful colors. Like, I'm talking about your yellows, your neon oranges, your bright pinks, your toned down pinks, your purples, your blues, your aqua blues, like your pinks. Like, it just has literally every single color. Like, in these 9 shadows, with I can do so much. Like, I've literally done so many, like, crazy, like, creative looks with it because of the fact that it has every single shade, like, to even go in as a transition color or whatever the case may be. So that has to be another palette that I really been loving. So now for lashes, because that is my next step. Favorite lashes right now are the Lily lashes in Alina. These are the ones that I'm using right now, and if you guys have been watching my videos, I literally use those lashes all the time. Like, it's kind of, like, embarrassing already. Like, these are the only lashes that I use. It's so embarrassing. I don't use anything else. I just really love these lashes. I love the fullness that they give. They're, like, wispy and full and dramatic and soft at the same time. Like, I don't know, but these lashes are just literally perfect. Like, I love these lashes so much. Like, I swear to God, I can't live without these lashes. For eyeliner, I have this liquid liner by Sephora, and this is in the shade Noir Black, and this is literally the only eyeliner that I've been using as of lately. I also do really like the Balm Swing, but if we're talking about a favorite eyeliner that I've discovered that I actually love and use all the time, it has to be this one by Sephora. It's just literally perfect. It dries down to a matte finish, and I really love this. Okay, now I'm going to be moving on to primers for the face and moisturizers that I've been loving. So the moisturizer that I've been loving as of right now is the Estee Lauder Notorious Vitality 8, and this moisturizer, I'm not gonna even lie, it's a little bit pricey. It moisturizes my skin like no other moisturizer out there. Like, literally, I've tried everything, and this is the only moisturizer as of right now that I feel like moisturizes my skin and leaves my skin feeling very hydrated. So for primers, I have 3 primers here. This is actually a tester, but I've been using it ever since. I have to go grab the actual size, but this is a Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer and Hydrator. This is in the shade Nude Glow. This is the shade that I have right here, and I love this. Thing smells so good, first of all, and I love applying this underneath my foundation before I go in with any primers whatsoever, because of the fact that it just gives you such a nice, like, luminous glow to your face. Like, I'm not even sure if you guys will be able to see that, like, on my skin. Okay, yeah, you can actually. Wow. So you see that? Like, look how it looks on my hand. It just, don't mind this. That's, like, eyeliner that didn't want to come off. But look how it looks on my hand. It just looks so nice and, like, fresh and dewy, and just, it's just gorgeous. Next primer that I have here is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer. This claims to be like a matte primer, but I honestly feel like it's more of a hydrating primer. I love the smell of this. I don't know what they say, it has like pineapple extract in it, but I don't really get a scent of pineapple. I just get like a scent of freshness with this, but it's also very hydrating and moisturizing. If you guys didn't know, or if you guys just didn't know, I have dry skin, so anything that hydrates my skin, I'm all for it. So this one is definitely so bomb. As you can tell, it's almost gone. Love this stuff. Next primer I'm going to mention is the new Professional Pearl Primer. So yeah, so this just gives you like a nice luminous finish, and I really like this primer. I mean, I'm finishing up a video. We can go do something once I'm done. I'll be done like in 30 minutes maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I don't feel like really like going out like that.
So
I was craving the casino.
We can go make some shmoney. I'm going to be talking about this Estee Lauder Set and Fresh spray, but it's definitely like a Fix Plus, but obviously nothing tops Fix Plus, but this does the job. I actually really like this. Like, I've been trying to step out of the Fix Plus phase, you know what I mean? And if you're like in the hunt for a new setting spray that it's almost like Fix Plus, but you know, like goes hand to hand with it, that this would be your friend. The only thing with this is that I checked the price the other day and it was like $35 for just this bottle. It does bring a little bit more in it than Fix Plus does, but they actually raised the price to Fix Plus to like $30. So that's pretty much right there. This is $5 more if you want to go ahead and try it, but like I can't believe that Fix Plus is like $30 now. Like, who are you? A spray. Water. Thank you very much. Now to foundations, because that is the next thing. So for foundations today, I actually have two foundations that I really been loving. So the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, I use the shade 240. This foundation is advised to go one shade lighter because it does oxidize and goes one shade darker. But I personally don't mind that. But this foundation is in the shade 240. This is my perfect match, perfect shade. I absolutely love this foundation. It looks so good on camera. It looks so good in pictures, so good in person. Like, you're literally a walk-in filter pretty much. Love it. And then, the new Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. My shade is the shade 128. This is a more drugstore alternative. This foundation is literally everything right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, this is what I use every single day. So for concealer, you guys already know which concealer I'm going to mention, even though I did order the Makeup Revolution concealers, and I will be doing a video letting you guys know how I feel about them. I haven't tried them yet, so they're saying that they're due for the Tarte Shape Tape, and if it is, then hallelujah, because y'all already know the deal. But I am going to mention this because I really love this concealer. I think it's so full coverage, doesn't crease, looks really nice on the under eyes, and it just gives you like such a flawless look overall. This is and has been one of my favorites for the past year, ever since it came out until right now. This is what I'm currently using. Of course, like I told you guys in my previous video, until I find something that is better or that I like better than this. So that's the deal with that. Moving on to cream contour. So for cream contouring, I really like this palette right here. This is the Mehron Celebrate HD Pro. This is actually a foundation palette that I bring in my kit and I use on my clients. It's absolutely stunning. This is the foundation palette that I use mostly to when I want that like really like bronzy type of look. I use the shade D1, which is Deep 1, and it's this shade right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I literally hit pan on these so fast. But is this a shade right here, and that's the shade that I use to cream contour most of the time, so I can look very like bronzy and glowy as of like right now. This product I'm going to mention is something that I've been using as of lately, and this is the Hula Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit. You guys have seen me use this a ton in my videos, but this is basically just like a contour stick. It's very creamy, and it has more of an ashier undertone to it. Alright, so for powders underneath the eyes and the entire face, you guys already know I love setting my face with translucent powder. So for powders right now, I am giving you a cheaper alternative and a more high-end alternative because I really love these two and they work well together. So the first powder I'm going to mention is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder by Maybelline, and this is in the shade Fair Clear, which is number 5. Next powder I'm going to talk about is obviously my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This powder has been with me since forever and I absolutely love it. Love the wand and on this as well. I'm not even sure if you guys can see that, but I really love the wand for this as well. So this is what I finished. So now we're going to talk about setting powders. Yeah, the powder that I like to use is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC40. NC30, it's a little bit lighter and it has more of, they both have a yellow undertone, but this one has more of a yellow and golden in between type of undertone. And I really like this powder just to set my face with it all over. And for contouring powders, I have a few. So I have, obviously you guys already know this, but if you're new to my channel, then the NYX powder foundations in Stay Matte But Not Flat. I discovered this, I pretty much would say like maybe like 2 years ago. I discovered this product, and this product is meant to be a foundation, but I use it to contour and bronze my skin. And it actually works so well, you guys, because of the fact that it is a powder. It is more finely milled and it is more natural looking on the skin, and it doesn't give you like that blotchy type of look. So I really love these powders. If you guys haven't already purchased these because of me, then do so, because you guys will not be disappointed. I've put all my friends on this and they're literally obsessed. Like they can't not go a day without these powders. So yeah, so I use these powder foundations in the shade Caramel and also Cinnamon Spice. Caramel to bronze, Cinnamon Spice to contour. Next powder I'm going to mention is the Hoola Bronzer, and this is by Benefit. This bronzer is a little bit more on the cooler side. The two powders that I have here are more on the warmer side. But I like to put this one at the end, at the very end, just right here, just to even everything out and give everything like kind of like a definition more. So another powder that I use, well, this is actually a highlighter. It's called the Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is from MAC. I've had this for years and years. So right after I contour with the NYX powder foundation, I go over top with this highlighter. This highlighter is a little bit too dark for me, and as you can tell, it literally looks like if it's like a bronzer with a lot of like glow to it. So what I like to do is just grab my brush and go over top the contour with that. So the brush that I love to use to contour and bronze my face is the Morphe M530. You guys already know that I love this brush. On to blush, I have two blushes here which I absolutely love. This is a Sigma, as you can tell. This is a Sigma Cora de Rosa, and this is like a peachy pinky blush. So now we're going to move on to highlighters, and I'm going to mention two highlighters today, and this one is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I absolutely love this highlighter. This highlighter is so beautiful. Like, I'm just going to swatch it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like, look at that. This highlighter is just apply my second favorite highlighter, which is the Artist Couture Illuminati or Conceited. Both of those are literally my favorite. These are like the Diamond Glow powders, which look like this. And I like to apply that over top just to make it more suitable for my skin tone right now. This is what it looks like over top. Like, you see that difference? It made such a difference when I applied the Artist Couture over top. I mentioned some lip products that I've been loving this month and pretty much for a few months now. So the first I'm going to mention is this one from Makeup Geek. This is called the Plush Cream, and this is a liquid lipstick, a beautiful brownie like type of nude, and recently discovered when I went to the Estee Lauder event. This is one of my favorite shades. Of course, another brownie nude, like what's new. And this is the shade 03 Bronze Leaf, and it's the one in the bottom. And then my favorite, like this one is the one I've been using every single day, like when I do my makeup. This This is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. This does not remove. You can eat with this, you can drink with this, you can talk with this. It is so comfortable to wear. You won't even feel like you have it on your lips. And especially look at this color here, which is Seductress. This color right here is kind of like, it mimics kind of like a lip color, like a very like rosy, and I don't know, it's just so like nice. It just looks so nice. It just looks like you have lips like that. And I absolutely love it. This is like my favorite. I love this so much. Like I can't get away from it. So this is Seductress right here. Now for glosses, I have two glosses here, and this one is the MAC lip gloss in Oyster Girl. This is my favorite of all times. I've ran out of like, I think I've gone through like 4 tubes of these already. Like this is such a pretty like gloss, which is this one right here. And then we have one from the drugstore. This is the Milani Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss in Nude Touch. Where am I going to swatch this? I'm going to put this right here. This one is more of a nude, like a true like peachy nude type of gloss, which is this one down here. Alright, so that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys like my new background, and I hope you guys liked this video. This is the first time I do a video like this, so bear with me. Pretty much it. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye. Tell him, Drake.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry.